Subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so whenever we upload a video, you'll be notified. Hello everyone, Shobby here from Any Online, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to install the AEX custom ROM based on Android Pie. Yes guys, finally a stable ROM is rolled out for the Redmi 4X. So without any further delays, let's begin. So this is the AEX custom ROM based on Android Pie, and the previous videos which I have made on Android Pie on Redmi 4X were the GSIs of based on Android Pie. And since this is a custom ROM, so the installation of this ROM is dead easy if you have already completed these two steps. Number one, unlocking the bootloader, and number two, installing TWRP. If you have completed these two steps, then the installation of this ROM is not at all a tough task. You can easily install them. Also, links will be there in the description below for downloading the ROM as well as the G apps for the Android Pie. So let's jump to the other part of the video.
So first of all, let me show you the Android version in this. And yeah, here if you scroll down here, as you can see, Android version is 9. If I tap here continuously, maybe for 6 to 7 times, oh shit, now watch this. Let me just go back. Yeah, as you can see, this is Android Pie, and this is the AEX custom ROM, and the security patch level is the latest, and that's interesting. That's 5th January 2019. That means that's very latest. By the way, this is the AEX custom ROM version 6.2, and this is an official build. So now let's go back and let me show you how overall the ROM looks like. So this is the layout of the settings, and if you go here, so this is the overlay which you get, and this is quite similar to Android Pie and stuff. The Wi-Fi works great, and also the Volti also. Currently I have not installed, I'm not using the Volti SIM, but I have tested with that and it works fine. And if you scroll down extensions, if you go here, so basically these are some customization options available, and let's quickly jump into this menu one by one. So in status bar you can control how should your this thing status bar battery style should look, and what the percentage should be shown or hidden, and some related modifications for the status bar. And if you go back and let's open the notification panel, and here you can customize this quick setting menu. So yes, this is not of too much use, but yeah. And if you go back to the notifications, so you can set up your heads up notification and all, so that's great. And if you go to the recents, in the recent UI, how it should look, it gives you two options for Pie or like Oreo. So yeah, no, it's already in Pie. Yeah. And now let's go to the lock screen. Here you can modify the lock screen UI, and yeah, that's it. And if you go back, the lock screen shortcuts. So yes, and if you go to system, sub general tweaks, the three finger gesture. Yes, this gesture is there. This is basically in MIUI 10. This gesture is there in MIUI 10, and I missed a lot that gesture, but it's here. That's good. I will turn it on. Yeah. And if we go back into animations, you can control the animation level and all for opening of applications and stuff. Now let's go back to the buttons, and you can assign some actions for the buttons. And also I believe the gesture, yes, if you go to the navigation here, as you can see here, if you go to the navigation bar, if you enable the navigation buttons, so you can get on-screen navigation buttons, or if you want the Android Pie gestures, that is also possible. Let me show you here. Turn it on, and yeah, if you swipe up like this, it will go to the recents menu, and if I again do like that, swipe up from the bottom, it will open this, and again if I swipe up from the bottom, it will go to the home. So yes, so I don't need this. Why? Because already the screen size of the phone is very small, and I do have dedicated navigations buttons, so that would be very easy when compared to the gestures. And now let's go back, and one highlight which I would like to show you, that like hats off to the developers of this ROM. The thing is, if you go to the settings and if you go to the advanced settings, now if we go to this option, yes, also you can you will receive system updates if you go here by the developer. So a huge shout out to the developer. And as I was talking about the interesting feature, and that is switching between the kernel. There are different kernel profiles, and many of the intermediate or the advanced level people who know very well about flashing ROMs and all, they must be knowing about like how beneficial is this kernel profile. So basically kernel, what it is, it's just like so basically kernel is like the core of your operating system, through which the different instructions are being executed. So you can modify your kernel, like this, which I have seen first time in this ROM. I have used like several ROMs, but this feature has been seen only in AEX custom ROM. So that's impressive. And if you want, you can modify your kernel profile accordingly. If you want a balanced performance, you can tap on balance. If you want battery backup, and let me tell you guys, the battery backup is very good in this custom ROM. And okay, sorry, yeah, and you can choose your kernel profile accordingly. If you can tap on you can choose ultra battery if you want like very long battery backup, and if you want gaming, and PUBG do it does work in this ROM smoothly, no problems are there. Just what you have to do is tap on you switch your kernel profile to gaming and it will work. Go to the security and location, and if you go to the smart lock, yeah, and if the face locks works perfectly. Let me just show you. Here I lock my device, and the symbol is coming. Let me just show me my face. Okay, I just missed it. As you can see, the face lock works perfectly. There are no issues with the face lock. And regarding the fingerprint also, the fingerprint works fine. Let me just show you. The fingerprint works fine, but the responsiveness, like whenever you tap, you know, whenever you're tapping on the sensor, the opening time or the unlocking time is a bit more when compared to the other ROMs. But that can be compromised by, because you are getting such an overall lag free UI, or I mean to say lag free ROM, so that can be accepted. I don't face, like in our normal day-to-day use, this is not a small issue. In our day-to-day life, this is not an issue, you know. The locking time, that's perfect, no issues at all. And let me show you. Okay, and digital, we also get that digital well-being feature, and as you can see, it's good. It is working fine. And let me go to the battery setting. Battery, I have turned on the power saver and see the battery backup. So that's very impressive when compared to the all ROMs which are out there, like the Havoc OS or the Dot OS. The battery backup in AEX custom ROM is amazing. And what else? Yeah. So this is the layout of the setting, and if you go back and if I swipe down, and yeah, so these are the quick tile settings which you get. You the app drawer, and as you can see, this is the ROM is very smooth. I don't faced any lag or issues with this ROM. It's very like fluent. And if you tap this button, you can access the recents menu. If you tap this, you can go to home, and for this, if you go to back. And let me show you the volume slider. If you press here, as you can see, the volume slider is like this. And if you go like this, then you can see the Google feed. You can access your Google feed. And regarding camera, if you get a pre-installed camera, the Snapdragon camera, which is embedded in this custom ROM. If you tap here, so this is the simple camera, but I have got Gcam. And if you go here, yes, and this Gcam does support portrait mode, and the portrait mode works fine. I'll post some sample pictures so you can see how the portrait mode works. And if you want, but this Gcam cannot shoot videos, so this is one major issue. And to solve that problem, you can use the Nokia 8. Basically, this is the Nokia 8 port APK, which is ported to all custom ROMs. I will leave the link in the description below. And using this, if you swipe like this, okay, it takes time, yeah, you can record videos using this, as well as you can take photos also. So this is a solution, but the photos are not that good when compared to the Gcam. But if you want to take videos, you can use this installation. You can use this APK. And very soon I will be posting another video in which I'll show how to install the Google Pixel Gcam, the Pixel 3 Gcam with the night sight mode. So yes, so overall my experience with this ROM is excellent. I would like to rate it 8.5, no, not 8.5, 9 out of 10 in terms of all aspects, in terms of battery, in terms of performance. Everything is dead smooth. If you found this video informative, then do smash the like button, and if you're new to our channel, do also press the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I hope you to see in my next one.